Hey, everyone, welcome to my channel, Rain on the Charts. This is part two, a do-over, as it were. Yesterday I had a whole live and I forgot to hit go live in the back office on YouTube. So at the end of the stream, I'm there going back to edit the video and I realized, oh, wow, there is nothing there. So here we are again. And today I have Venna with me. I'm going to be talking about how to use MetaTrader 4 to execute trades. Because you remember last week, I spoke about the different types of orders, a market execution, a buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, and sell stop. So now today, I just wanted to get on here and show you how to first connect a broker to MetaTrader 4 on your phone, and then how to actually take one of those trades that I told you, whether it be market execution or one of the pending orders. And then we'll take a look at the lot size calculator right after that to see how you can calculate what your lot size actually should be when you are executing the trade. So, Benna, thank you for joining me. I don't want to be here all by myself, so thank you for being here, you and Miss Nasia. Everybody else had to work. So, okay, so let me go ahead and start sharing my screen. Hold on. Let me get rid of these things.
We are working. This is work for us. We are working.
Hold on. There. I had to close all the boxes. I don't want you guys knowing what I'm looking at on my phone. Okay. Let's see. All right. There we go. So go to the MetaTrader 4 app. You're going to go to settings and you would have set up your broker directly on the broker's site. And then to connect your broker, you can go to new account and you have the demo account or you have the existing account, which you would have created and funded. Now, when you are just starting out on your trading journey, even though you may have your live account, you want to practice in a demo account first. You want to get that monopoly money, okay? So open a demo and you're going to find your server, which is associated with your broker of choice. The broker I use is Prosperity Forex. So it's there already, but I'm going to pretend like it's not there. Let's type PROSP and there it pops up, right? Prosperity is my broker. You click on that. Well, and you get your credentials. Account type is there. The leverage is 1 to 500. Deposit is 100,000. So that's 100,000 of monopoly money, guys. You didn't get $100,000 overnight. Now, should you trade with $100,000? If your live account has $100,000, go right ahead. But if you know that in your live account, you're going to be starting out with less than that, you should choose a number that is more realistic so that you can get a sense of how you'll do in your actual account. So there's a wide variety of amounts here. I'm going to go with 3,000. That's the lowest that you can start with. The leverage is 1 to 500. So you times the 500 by the 3,000, that shows you how much buying power you actually have. Leverage is awesome, or it can hurt you, because while your buying power can be a whole lot, you can only lose what you deposited. So if you have a leverage of say 1 to 1,000, for example, and you have $100, your buying power is going to be 1,000 times that's $100. You just add the zeros. But when you're going to the left, you can wipe out your $100 just like that. Never. It's not as though you can lose up to $100,000. You can only lose the $100. So be careful. I have a video about that. So go and check my playlists. I have a playlist about lot size, leverage, and spreads. You want to check that out. So we're going to change the leverage to 1 to 100. You see, they have 1 to 10, 1 to 25, 1 to 33, 1 to 50. And that's to help you protect yourself. For those of you who do prop firm challenges, you'll know that for all the ones that I have seen have a 1 to 100 leverage. So that is a safe area. 1 to 50, 1 to 100 is a good leverage to go with. And once you have that set up, then you can register and now you have your account. Those are the details. You can save it if you want. Now we have the account, all right? And when you have your account here, you're going to have currency pairs already in, but it's just a few. Majority of them are the majors. Majors have the US dollar involved. We have AUD CAD, AUD Chef as well. Now, for anyone who has been following me on socials or on YouTube, you know that I'm always talking about GBP JPY. That is Bay. That's my favorite. She's not here. So I'm going to need to add her. So to add GBP JPY, I hit the plus and I'm going to go to Forex Exotics because she's exotic. Is it exotics? No, it's not exotics. It's Forex crosses. My bad. Forex crosses, and there she is. GBP JPY, I hit the plus sign. She's now added to my list. So if I hit done and go back here to my quotes, you'll see her right at the bottom. So if you go to the tab that says trade, you see the account. We have a $3,000 balance. And in demo, don't worry about losing all that $3,000. You can create as many demo accounts as you want over and over and over. It's just where you will practice, hone your skills, right? And you execute your entries here. So when taking a trade, for those of you that are on different platforms where people are giving you trade ideas, you guys will know that right now I have a new partnership with Economy. It's a great platform, a great technology platform, which has education, technology, and we have different areas where you can get trade ideas, or you can go on live trading sessions and you can get trades given to you. Well, when you get this information, these numbers, what do you do with them? You're gonna input those numbers in MetaTrader 4. So let me show you what you'll do with the numbers. So you get a trade alert. It's a market execution. It's for, let's say, GBP JPY. You're going to go to quotes. You look for what you want, GBP JPY. I tap on it. There are 3 options: trade, chart, or details. Chart is going to show me the actual chart. Can turn it this way, landscape, so you can see more. This way, you can expand, you can move it. Wow, I guess there was news. Look at those 2 long candles. There was news, guys. All right. So if I hit trade, that's what you want to hit. Market execution, the stop loss is there, the take profit, because market execution, as I explained in the previous video, means you're going to hit that sell or that buy button at current market price as is. You're just going to enter the trade. So say we were going to enter for a sell, or we were going to go short. Short is another word for selling when it comes to the trading space. You have that red button that you will press. But before you do that, you want to make sure you have the right lot size. So right now it's on 0.3. To change the lot size, you can delete that. I'm going to just do 0.2 right now. So let's say I was in fact going to sell. That means I'm looking for price to go down. My stop loss needs to be above the price that it's at. Let's say I change my stop loss to 174. There, then take profit. I need to decide on where I'm going to get my profit. So let's see. Let's say I put my take profit at 172. All I have to do now is hit sell by market, and I'm in that trade. When you enter a trade, you're automatically in red. Once you're in blue, you're in profits. And this is going down because we saw that there was news and the price dropped, pulled back up, it dropped again. But when you're in blue, you're in profits. You wanted to hit your take profit to exit the trade, but say you decide that you want to get out of the trade with the profits that you have, you can just swipe left, hit that, and hit close with profit. That's one way to do it. Another way to do it is if you press and hold, the options will come up there as well. But let's say we're deep in profit. We have like $100 and we want to take 50 of those dollars, right? You can hit modify. You can modify the trade. Hold on. No, not modify, sorry. You can hit close. And instead of closing the trade just like that, where you have 0.2, because that's the lot size, you can go ahead and close out half of that, 0.1. So then I'd be closing out $9, right? Close profit, $9. So I still have the trade going at a 0.1 lot size. When you do that, the next thing that you want to do is move your stop loss into stop profit. So my entry was 173.124. So I need to put my stop loss at 173 at 1.12, right? 173.12, modify, stop loss, 173.12, modify. So now I'm still waiting for price to go to my take profit, but if there is a pullback and I'm stopped out of the trade, I wouldn't have lost anything. So we see it's pulling back. So they see that red line there, it's pulling back. But if it pulls back, I will not lose anything. And since I made sure that I'm below entry, if it pulls back, I will not, the charge is 70 cents. Hopefully, that's all I can lose. But that's how you do it. So let's go ahead. Let's close out this one. Close with profit. All right. So now my balance is $3,013.95. If I check the history, we see the deposit. I deposited $3,000 into the account, and I have $13.95 in profit. So that is a sell limit and a sell market execution for a sell. That's what that is. So say you get another trade idea, but now it's going to be a pending order instead. What do you do with that? But before I go there, Venna, you were clear. I know you've been trading longer than I have, so I know that you do you have any questions?
No, you're doing fine.
Okay, and everything is clear. Is there
Yes,
anything that
everything is
I
clear,
can add? Oh, okay.
clear and precise.
Okay, awesome. All right, so guys, now I will talk about limit order. And this is a pending order. So with a limit order, you're not entering the trade right away. You're actually going to set the parameters. And if price comes to that entry price that we want, then we will be in the trade. So again, let's go to quotes. And let's say that it's something that's not here again. You hit the plus sign. Forex crosses. Let's say it's Euro JPY. You hit plus, but guys, you don't have to just wait until you get these different things to input it. You can add, you can just add, all right? You can go, you can add metals. A lot of people love gold. XAU, USD is gold. Some want to trade silver. XAG, USD is silver, right? Some people want to do indices. They love NAS 100, US 30, SPX. No, plus there. You know, you can add to your heart's content. Now, you can do that if you're taking trade ideas and you're not doing any analysis of your own. You just want to have it readily accessible so that when the trade idea comes, you can just go to the thing and input it, right? But if you decide that you want to deep dive and learn, pick 2 or 3 pairs and focus on them. You want to study them, you want to know them, you want to get in a relationship. Like me and GJ, we're in a relationship, right? That is my boo right there. So, and when you're new, a go-to can be Euro USD and USD JPY. Those are regularly traded currency pairs, so it will have good movement. You know, you're looking for a volatility. Volatility is a trader's friend. You need that movement. You don't want it stagnant. You want the fluctuation because it's in the fluctuation up and down that you will make money, right? So, all right, you see, as price was dropping, we were able to make money in this demo account, right? That is a difference than the traditional stock market trading. If price drops, people are crying, right? People do harm themselves, but not here. You can make money in both directions. So let's say we're going to do USD JPY trade. So we see market execution, but now we want to do a pending order. If you tap on market execution, tap on buy limit, we can get that going. So buy limit, you want the price to pull back down to an entry point that you have predetermined for you to then enter the trade. So let's say we want to enter at 138, price 138.0, stop loss it's a buy, so the stop loss is going to need to be below the entry price. So let's say it's 137.9, and the take profit is going to need to be above. So let's say the take profit is 140. 140, right? And then you place. Once you have placed that, we have the pending order here. So we're not actually in the trade. We're waiting on price to come to that entry point for us to then get in. So that's the pending order for a buy limit. Sell limit, same thing. So let's go to quotes. Let's say we're going to do a sell limit on NZD USD, hit trade. It's going to be on whatever you last did. So it's here on buy limit. We're going to change that to a sell limit. So sell limit, we want price to go down. So we need price to pull back up to the entry price that we have predetermined. So let's say we want to enter at 0.609. Let's go 0.609. Stop loss will need to be above that. So entry price, stop loss price, sorry, can be 0. Let's see, 6.1. Let's go 6.1. And then take profit will need to be below what we have going on here. So let's say our take profit can be 605, right? 0.605. We have all the parameters in. We want to make sure we have the right lot size. The lot size, remember, we had done a partial close. So let's go ahead and do 0.3. And then we're going to hit place. And so that's how you do a buy limit and a sell limit. Welcome, Miss Haley. Venna, do you have any questions?
No, I don't have any question at this time. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome. Miss Haley, I know you came in at the tail end of this. Do you have any questions about the buy limit or the sell limit?
Not at this time.
Okay. Thank you for joining us today. All right, guys. So maybe you have gotten an update saying, oh, close this out. So remember, I had shown you how to close a trade. So let's look at how we get rid of this. It's not going to say close because you never enter the trade. You're just going to delete the order. So delete. You can swipe left as well. More than one way to skin the cat. Delete, and they're gone. So we've gone over market execution, buy limit, sell limit. Now the last two are buy stops and sell stops. And again, I have a video going over these different types of orders. That was last week, Sunday. We have a playlist for it. You can go check it out on my channel, RaineOnTheCharts. All right. So for the buy stop, we're going to go with odd chef. That's the Australian dollar versus the Swiss franc. Trade. Gotta make it the buy stop. Buy stop means it's a kind of a runaway train. It's just so you're saying, okay, price is going up. If it goes and breaks through a zone and does not pull back, doesn't come down, oh, the trend is going upwards now. Let me go ahead and get in this trade going up. So right now I could do a buy stop at say 600. let's say 670. All right. So if it breaks through 670, I will be in that trade. Stop loss will need to be below that because it's a buy stop. So let's see. What should I put it at? Let's put this at 599. Let's do 599. And I'm just making this up, guys. I'm just making this up just so I can demonstrate. So the take profit, of course, is going to need to be above the entry price. Entry price is 670. So take profit, let's say, 699. And then you hit place. So we have that pending order, and I put it close so you could see. So when it's close to entry, you'll see that green line. You see that green line to the left? That means get ready. It's almost go time, right? So that's a buy stop. Sell stop. Again, you're going to go to quotes. You're going to grab your currency pair. You're going to put in the price. Sell stop means we want price to go down. A sell stop, you're going straight through. You're not looking for any pullback. So price gotta be below where it is currently. So let's say 61,790. All right. That's 61,700. 61,700. Stop loss will need to be above. So 61,850. No, that's too close. Let's do 62. Why this not going? 61. Fine. Why am I not able to? Why is it not lighting up blue? The entry price 61.
One of two things, either the stop loss or the enterprise or the take profit. They are too close to where price is at. That's why it's not lighting up.
It's too close. Okay, so
Yeah.
let me do 61,600. Oh, my stop loss. I don't get it. Oh, I didn't change it to a sell stop. That's why. It needs to be changed to a sell stop. Okay, so good, guys. Good. Good that happened. So you guys can see everything needs to be just right. You got to make sure you have the right type of order in. So price, we want to enter if it hits 61.6, for example. Stop loss needs to be above. Let's do 62, for example. And the take profit, we're going to put our take profit at 61. Let's do 61. And you hit place. So that is the sell stop, right? And it's far enough from entry that you don't have the green light, it's on pause. We don't have the green color. So that's how you do market execution, buy stop, and the sell stop. So that is that on that. So I know that I kept on doing lot size along the way. So let us go to Trading View and look at the lot size calculator so you can see how you're going to use that to actually, let's see. Screen share is loading. Can you see my screen now? Can you see my screen? Benna?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. All right,
Yes.
so for the lot size calculator, you're going to input whatever your asset is. They have it here as an instrument, whatever instrument, same thing as the asset, same thing as the currency pair. So GBP, JPY, my one true love, let's go with her. You're going to put in whatever the size of your account is. Say you have $5,000. You're going to put that in. GJ, on average, I always have like a 50 pips stop loss. So let's do 50 pips. When it comes to risk, I'm going to go over this. If you don't take anything else from this call, please take notes on this, process this, it's important. As a new person, you want to risk no more than 1% of your account for your trade. You can risk 0.5%, right? But as a rule of thumb, on a whole, my advice is to risk 1, 2, or 3% of your account. 1% if you're really conservative, 2% if you're moderate, and 3% if you're an aggressive trader. Never risk more than that for any one trade. I'm telling you that with the understanding that you're in charge of your account, so you can do whatever you want. You can risk 10%, you can risk 50% of your account. This is just my suggestion. So you can edit here, you 3%, 2%, or 1%. We're gonna go with the 1% of risk. Then you hit calculate, and that's how you will know what the lot size is. So remember, I was like, okay, you're gonna put the lot size. Here you see it's 0.139. Your lot size will be the first 2 digits after the decimal point. So it's 0.13. That is the lot size for GJ. If you're willing to risk just 1%, which means, 1% of $5,000 is $50. So you are making an agreement with yourself that, hey, if I lose $50 taking this trade, I will be okay. I'm not going to have heart palpitations. I'm not going to be in a cardiac, because this is risk that I'm able to tolerate. Because we should all know that trading involves risk, and there are 2 outcomes. Either you're going to be profitable or you're going to incur a loss. The goal is to be profitable more times than you incur loss, but loss is a part of it. Once you can accept that and then use proper risk management, that's an important tool. The lot size calculator is an important tool in helping you to ensure that, right? So if you lose the trade, you can only lose $50. So the next thing I will say in terms of using the lot size calculator is every time you're going to take a trade, you want to calculate. You don't want to have a lot size based on GBP, JPY, and then be taking NZD, USD, and just use the same lot size. One size does not fit all. So let's put NZD, USD. Let's do the same pips stop loss and hit calculate. Look, the lot size is 0.1. It is not the same lot size. So that means, you could mess yourself up by just sticking with one lot size and just going. You want to do it every time. Don't be lazy. Okay. And for those of you who are not comfortable using this, you're unsure, here's a rule of thumb for you when you have your small account. For every $100, do 0.01. So $100, your lot size is 0.01 for each trade. $200, 0.02, 300, 0.03, and so on and so on. So by the time you get to $1,000, your lot size, they say 0.1. But by then you should be comfortable and use the lot size calculator. Use it, okay? So now I will actually go to trading view because I know I'm just putting 50 pips stop loss, but the stop loss, the pips, the measurement, it's gonna be different. That's also why I said to study 2 or 3 pairs, get to know them, because each currency pair moves a certain amount. It has its own flow, and you want to get familiar with the flow. And do 2, once you know those 2, you can start integrating more, as you go along. So let's go to Trading View real quick. Trading View is a free site, www.tradingview.com. At TradingView, you will be able to analyze charts. You can do your technical analysis here. There are 3 different types of analysis: technical, fundamental, and I can't remember what the other one is. The news. Fundamental is news, technical, and the one what you feel. What is that called again, Mena? Technical analysis, sentimental.
Sentimental analysis. I don't know what happened to my mute thing on this phone. Every time I'm to unmute it, giving me a warm time.
Okay. Well, it came to me. So yeah, sentimental analysis, that's how you feel. The fundamentals is based on news events that are occurring. And technical, the actual work of marking up support, resistance, trend lines, Fibonacci, all of that stuff, right? And there was some news, it seems. I didn't check. I haven't been trading this morning yet. It's Monday. I typically trade Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Let's look at forexfactory.com. Let's see why it seems like, okay, we had some red folder at 10 a.m. on the US dollar. So because of that red folder occurrence, that's what this is all about. Let's go to the candlestick so you can see. 10 a.m. Let's expand so we can see. You see the time right there, 10 a.m. Let's put the line so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. 10 a.m. See there in purple at 10 a.m. There was a red folder, which means high impact news, and we see the impact. Those of you who love to trade news, if you know what you're doing, you would have made some money on this. Those of you who don't know what you're doing, you could have lost some money on that. So when you're new, you want to pay attention to forexfactory.com. And when you see a red folder, and whatever time it is, stay away from that currency. Stay away from it. You can hurt yourself. You could get lucky one time and make a couple hundreds and think, oh yeah, I must do this all the time. It may not work out right for you the next go round. And the same feeling of elation can be as an intense feeling of, oh, woe is me. Uh, so trading has a lot to do with the emotions, psychology as well. So you want to read Trading in the Zone, I have a link for you to get that in my description box. So go ahead and grab your copy of Trading in the Zone from my description box. The link is there. All right. So let's not look at anything with USD right now. And everything that I'm talking about really applies to scalpers. If you are a scalper, these news events are really gonna affect you. Yes, as a scalper, you want to check Forex Factory. You want to know when these things are happening. If you're a swing trader, day trader, more long term, the news may not necessarily be that big of a deal for you because whenever it makes those crazy movements, it retraces, it comes back. It tends to come back and continue business as usual. But let's look at AJ. All right. I always like to do my markups on the line chart. That's just not me personally. Nobody's right or wrong in how they want to do things. I just typically do it like that. Let's see. So let's change that to green. So this was a level of resistance. It hit here. It hit here again, came down. It broke through kind of, did a retest here. So I could be looking to get in down here. It comes back, right? And if I enter here, where could I put my stop loss? I could put my stop loss, say, right here. So let's make it red. All right. So I put actually, no, let's move here. Yeah, let's make it red. So I'm saying that I want to enter if price comes here and I'm looking for it to take off to the upside, right? I want to enter at this green area and I want to see price continue to the upside. As we see, it's been an uptrend, right? It's an uptrend. So it broke through here. Let's see if it retests and then I can continue up. So with that, I can do a buy limit, right? We just covered buy limits. So I could do my entry at 91.985. That can be my entry. And so I would put that price in, or I could set an alert. So that when price comes there, I can assess the situation and see, hey, do I really want to get in? Maybe I want to wait on the candle to close and then I'll enter market execution, there are more than one way to enter the trade. So I could set a buy limit, or I can set an alert so that when it comes back, I can look and decide if I want to enter at that time. If I put a buy limit, it's just going to automatically enter. Maybe I'm out at the supermarket, which I'm going to go do that right when I'm done with this, right? So, but then I have a stop loss. So I'm saying that if price does in fact come here and I'm in the trade, if it breaks below here, I just want to get out now because I'm looking over here. Could it be that it's gonna instead start going back down? You don't know. You can do all the analysis and the market is gonna do what the market wants to do. It could decide that no way, I'm going this way instead and start shooting down. So my stop loss would be 91.710. So I have my entry price, I have my stop loss. I could put my take profit right here. Let's make that red. I mean blue. I could have my take profit here. Let me look to the left and see. All right, let's go on the 1 hour. Yep. Yeah, I could have my take profit. I could move it up a little bit more, actually. I could have my take profit right here to coincide this, with this area. So I could have my take profit right here. So my risk to reward, not looking too shabby. Let's pull it down so I can, okay. All right. So now I want to measure this. I want to measure it. So I'm going to grab my long position tool, because if I'm buying, I'm going long. And I'm going to put it at the entry price here. Put this here. So it says 28 pips. Let's do 30 pips. Let's make it 30 pips. Let's make it a 30 pip stop loss. And my take profit, I have it at 90. That's 93. Let's do 90 pips. That can be that. So now 30 pip stop loss, right? So then I would go to that stop loss, lot size calculator, sorry. And I would just find the asset. It was AUDJPY. Stop loss is 30 pips. I'm only risking 1%. So that means if it hits that stop loss, I will only lose $50. And my lot size is 0.23. That will be my lot size. Does anybody have any questions? Miss Haley, you have any questions on that?
No, I'm just learning, watching what you're doing along the way.
Okay. So, you can go back and watch. I need the views on my channel. So yeah, that's really what I wanted to cover. I absolutely covered it yesterday. But for some reason, I did not hit go live on YouTube. So now I made sure to come back on and do it. So go ahead and watch my video, share it with friends, because I believe that everybody needs to know how to use that lot size calculator. And you want to know the different types of orders, so that when the trade ideas come, you can know how to take the trades, right? Like the video, share the video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and hey, watch it over and over. I have a goal of 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours. Hi, yeah. I'm coming to see you in a little bit. Yes, I'm coming to see you soon. All right.
You're a great teacher. Continue doing what you do.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. But with that, guys, I'm going to say thank you for tuning in. I will end the live stream on YouTube. So bye out there in YouTube land. I will see you on Sunday. I know I'm here on a Monday. I'll see you on Sunday at 5 p.m. All right. Take care. Bye-bye. All right. So now I have to to